Hello and welcome to the second part of this how to make an expression portrait video tutorial. You should now have all of your images corrected within Adobe Camera Raw, and now what we need to do is just prepare those for laying out within our expression portrait grid. So we've got our pictures and you can see all of those down in the image bin at the bottom of the screen, and you can flick through those just by double clicking each to see those within the main workspace area. So we'll go first of all to the very first image, and the first thing we want to do is just to crop these all down so they're all the same size and prepared to go into our new document. So if we select the crop tool, shortcut for that is just C, and we want our width to be 9 centimeters, our height to be 13 centimeters, and our resolution is 240 ppi. So that's the resolution that these images were actually shot at. Now all I need to do to crop them is, with the crop tool, click in the top left hand corner, drag the selection right down to the bottom, then just click the green tick to confirm our crop. Once that's done, click on the next one, and all we do is exactly the same, just to crop and resize each of those images. And once you're finished, we're now ready to create our new document. So now we're ready to create our new document, and rather than going ahead and creating an A3 document from the outset, we're actually going to create a document that's just a little bit smaller and will enable us just to lay out our images perfectly without having to worry too much about dimensions. So to create our new document, we go up to File and New, choose Blank File, and then for our width we're going to go for 280 millimeters, and for our height 415, and again we're going to keep the resolution down to 240 pixels per inch. Now just click OK and we can see our new document. Now to help us lay out our images into our new document, we're going to switch on the grid, and you can do that by going up to View and Grid, and we need to make sure that we've basically got a 5mm gap between each of these divisions. So if I go to Edit, down to Preferences and Grid, and here I want my grid line to be once every 5mm. Now unfortunately if I type in 5 here, it'll come up with an error, but if I then click on millimeters and change to centimeters, change the grid line to every 0.5 centimeters, and click OK, we now have the grid that we want. So to get our images into our new grid, if we double click on the first in our image bin, just go Control A to select all, or Option A, Control C to copy, or Option C, then click back onto our new document, Control V just to paste it in. Then to move our image around, hit V on your keyboard or select the Move tool from your tool palette, and then we can just very quickly move that up into place. Now go back to the second image, again select all, copy, down to our new document, and just Control V or Option V just to paste it in. And again just line that up, back to the next image, back to the new document, Control V just to place that in, and then line that up. Now just to help with getting those straight into position, if we go up to View, Snap to, and make sure that grid is switched on, that way when we move our images around they'll instantly just snap into position, lining up perfectly with one of those grid lines. What I'll do is I'll leave you there just to get on with laying those images out into the grid, and I'll see you in the next part where we'll make some final adjustments to those images just to kick out the contrast, and we'll also increase the canvas size so that we have our final A3